Hey guys, it's Chris here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how to make your own custom Minecraft skin, and the editor I use is PMC Skin 3D, and I use this one because other ones like Nova Skin tend to be slightly glitchy and just harder to handle. I believe my internet went out again. I just have to disconnect and reconnect my computer from the internet. It's a bit of a pain. Happens like every 5 minutes. A bit of a pain is a bit of an understatement. So as I was saying, PMC Skin 3D, and you just go in, push start. I don't know why they even have the first screen, and yeah. So you're either going to start out, I'm not sure, either Steve or a basic template, whatever it is, just do new skin and make it like Steve or Alex or whatever. So I wouldn't do HD skin because it only works if you have like certain Minecraft clients. So I thought about it and I'm gonna make a rusty iron golem skin. So I'm going to have a rust color. I'm gonna have it on like fill brush and noise mode. So the fill threshold you don't really need to mess with when you have everything like just the gray blank skin. But what that does is if you raise it, I believe, I might have this backwards, but when you raise it, it means that everything within a wider range of colors will be filled. Say you want to fill everything that's a specific shade of blue, you'll want this to be lower. If you want to fill everything that is blue in the entire area, or that's touching the particular thing, then you want to raise it. I just leave it at like 10 because I don't know, honestly. So then you want to pick a color, like a good base color. I'm going to lower the noise intensity since it's a little annoying to have such a high noise intensity on your starting. And I'm not sure if I quite like this color. I may decide to go with another one. So getting the insides of the legs, don't forget about those exist. And don't forget about the arms either. And now I'm going to remove the entire stomach and fill all of this in. And now I'm thinking that needs to be slightly more orange. That's better. Okay, and my fill threshold is high enough that it's actually filling it properly. I might leave the areas on top a lighter color to simulate shadow, because the spots on top will be lighter, but I'm not sure. I'm still messing around with that. So yeah. Now we have a rust color. Now I'm gonna look up what iron golems are like. Iron golem. Oh, I just sneezed. Iron golem photo. I kind of don't know what to say when I sneeze. I'm not supposed to say bless you because I'm the one sneezing, and it's kind of weird when there's no one there to actually say it. And I just sneeze, and I'm talking to someone who's just a microphone. But anyway, so very big eyebrows, oversized nose, like why? So the first thing I'm going to do, the thing that's like the base of this guy's face, is just the eyebrow. So I generally do this thing where I model most of my skins off of existing mobs, and you can make it a person, but people are way harder. So I always try to model it off of existing things. And I'm having trouble deciding on a color. I'll get back to you in a second when I'm done deciding that, and I'll just pause the video for now. So I ended up deciding on this color, which I'm going to add like rust spots later on. And now I'm going to do the eyebrows. I'm going to make them a bit darker of a color. Now I'm going to switch away from the fill, and I'll put his eyebrow line right here. Generally what I do when I'm trying to do 3D objects that stick off is I have a layer beneath that's the exact same color, that way it looks three-dimensional. Otherwise you're just going to see like a floating thing, and you're going to be wondering, why is the eyebrows not attached to his head? And you can do that if you want, but I don't see the purpose in it. So now I'm going to do the eyes. Eyes generally occupy like a 4 or so block space in here. It's generally like this. That's generally the area that eyes occupy. And so I'm going to take a more reddish color, since they have reddish colored eyes. And they look kind of dumb and derpy. Very dumb. Very derpy. Sometimes I have the eyes like just slightly more... Okay, it needs to be more red. Like slightly more race looking, but in this case that will not look good. So I'm going to make him a nose. The nose is going to be... I think the surface will be a slightly lighter color. Yeah, I'll make the surface of his nose a slightly lighter color. And yeah, Iron Golems just have big, there's not much to say about it. The noses are absolutely massive. I can't even think of a real life comparison to their noses. I'm gonna make it slightly closer to skin color because I need a contrast. So I hope this ends up working. I think my previous attempt at making this video I did slightly better at it. And yeah, I definitely did. This isn't my first attempt making this video, by the way. I was interrupted quite a few times last time. Just have to get the right color. Getting the right shades is quite overly important in here. You're making a skin. And let's see. That's what it is. There's that weird droopy thing under the eye that's like giant sack of eye. Whatever that is. We can add those. And now we have Iron Golem. I can make these slightly lighter in color. Oops. I'm not sure if that's too light, but there we go. We have the basic Iron Golem. I'm gonna make his forehead slightly reflective. And yeah, I'm just gonna make a slightly lighter color. Now to move on to the body. What does the body look like? Okay, so green vines. Vines of green. That's all there is to this. Making a skin, generally pretty simple if you're modeling it off of an existing thing. So I'm going to remove his arms, since he doesn't need arms anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and make the base, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, so here it is. Now I'm going to put on a second layer, and I'm going to have some spots that don't have it. Like right there, that can be like a part that's less big, like not as wide around on the vine. And it'll give it like more depth that way. Towards the ends of things, I'm gonna do that. So like right here, We're just gonna leave the ends without a second layer. And now it looks good. Oh, oops. So now what's next? I kind of feel like that green of that vine there needs to be removed. Like the second layer on any side thing. Just, that's the wrong arm, isn't it? Did I make him backwards? Is this the front end? Well, anyway, we'll just pretend I didn't make him backwards. And yeah, he's totally facing the wrong direction. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Okay? Just bear with me, and we're just gonna pretend I didn't just do that. So, iron golems have. Wait a second. Wait a second. They have more arms. Okay. So, I'm gonna add a little more to the arms. Wrong. I hate having this backwards. I don't know if there's any way to fix this. So they have it like this, where it just goes around the top of their arm. And here like that. And then it branches out beneath. And I think that's it. Wrong arm. Now I have to do the layer under it, and I'll pause the video and show you when I'm done. Okay, now here we are. Now I'm gonna add some yellow for the flowers. And it's a bit less orange. Okay. So slightly darker shade, like this. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. Oh, we don't have long flowers. That isn't a thing. And here we add this, and it's looking pretty good. Looks decently three-dimensional, actually. So yeah, and I'm gonna add some rust spots to the arm, and I think that'll be pretty much the end of it. Oh, it's gonna need like something approximating shoes, whatever iron golems wear. I think it needs to be less saturated. More saturated. And okay, that's about right. So what I always recommend doing is having your base layer first and then doing the top layer, because it's really annoying to have to hide the base layer while you work on the top layer, because then you have to keep hiding and unhiding it. So I just don't like doing that. I'm gonna make it somewhat like iron ore. Maybe we can make it an iron ore golem. It's kind of hard to say. Okay. Not my greatest approximation of an ore. Actually, it's pretty bad, but it's not too terrible. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna redo the video. No, I'm not gonna redo the video. I'm gonna actually have to edit this video. Oh well. Can't always have edit-free videos. Well, that's the end of the video. And yeah. Looks decent. Not my best rust spots. I've done better. I think that this turned out quite well. And overall, maybe I should have picked a less derpy looking thing to do a tutorial on besides the iron golem. But yeah, guess that's the end of the video. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Bye.